Okay, so here on YouTube, us YouTubers have had our say on unboxings. Now I'm passing it over to you. I'm going to share your comments, your thoughts. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Today we are going to chit chat. I am going to be sharing your thoughts. So it's not going to be my thoughts. Of course I'm going to be adding my thoughts. But I'm going to be also sharing my thoughts on your thoughts. So I asked you to share your thoughts on whether or not luxury unboxings were showing off and what you thought of them, and you certainly did, and I thank you for it. But before we get into all of that, I would love if you're visiting my channel for the first time and you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And if you subscribe, can you kind of ring my bell too, because it will notify you every time I upload a video. And by the way, comments and thumbs ups really honestly help the channel, and for those of you that do that time and time again, I thank you. And by the way, in one of my videos right at the end, I asked you to leave the emoji, the clapping emoji, if you had watched right to the end, and thank you for doing that, by the way. Anyway, let's chit chat things. So the video was our luxury unboxings simply showing off. It was a chit chat, get ready with me. As this will be, well, this won't be a get ready with me, but it'll be a chit chat. You and I. Cheers. Okay, so the first comment I put in, and I said I would love to hear your thoughts on luxury unboxings. And I wrote in the comment, I still love to watch my friends' latest purchases, and I love to see their excitement, which I really do, because that's the same like in my real life. When someone says I bought this, I get excited for it. I mean, on our Gossip Girls chat, we have a Gossip Girls chat, so the two girls, my two daughter-in-laws and I, and the minute we buy something, we post it on our Gossip Girls, we discuss, we share our thoughts on it, whether it's nice, whether it's not, whether it's too big, and blah blah blah. Anyway, and then I said, I think for me it's the excessive buying and ridiculous luxury hauls that I just can't relate to. I have definitely found the showing of bags or other luxury items very helpful in the past when I have been interested in purchasing an item. And it's probably why I'm not so into unboxings just now, because I'm not interested in buying anything in particular. But the minute that thought goes into my head of, I might fancy this, I still get those thoughts, people. I still sometimes think, I fancy this. Then first thing I do is I go onto YouTube and I search for whatever item I'm interested in. Okay, so the first comment that's showing here is bold and graceful. Any YouTubers that I mention, I will link them in my description box. So bold and graceful started out as a luxury YouTuber, and now does, oh my goodness, she has the most amazing talent. So she buys a boring piece of furniture and makes it up to, amazing. Honestly, check out her channel. Amazing talent, and she's doing what she loves. Okay, I'm gonna read you her comment. So she says, girl, leave it to you to hit the nail on the head. Love your videos. Love yours too. Thank you very much. So one day 2 years ago during COVID, she put C, I looked at my bag cabinet and it just didn't give me the excitement it used to. It surprised the heck out of me, so I moved on to other passions. So to answer your question, in my point, yes, most are. Showing off, that is. I used to watch small influencers that have unboxings every single week. I'm financially comfortable, but I can't fathom the thought of spending $5,000 plus weekly. They aren't getting thousands of views, so the dollars are not coming from YouTube. And then she goes, my husband says they either borrowed them or returned them. I now watch mixed influencers that have a variety of content like yourself, that's real life, not fake. And again, I'm going to agree with so many things here with Grace, because she says her whole attitude towards luxury bags changed when COVID hit, and I remember having that feeling as well. I totally remember thinking, oh my goodness me. I think we all went through different stages and thoughts and fears and anxieties and depressions at that time. I certainly did. I remember thinking, I'm never going to do this again, blah blah blah. I think we kind of just realised what was really, really, really important. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with treating yourself with bags or anything like that. It's a lovely feeling, but it's what I said in my comment as well, that excitement. I feel when there's these massive unboxings that there's not that excitement there anymore. Like when you buy something, oh, it's let me buy this and let me move on to the next item. I think that's where the problem is. And because for a lot of these people, which I explained in my last video, it was in a vlog, you know, for a lot of people this is a business and unboxing is a business, and I am not saying there's anything wrong with that at all. And I explained how it works. You know, for the big YouTubers, when they unbox something, they're getting their money back, so, and making money on it and making lots of videos on the item. So there's absolutely there's nothing wrong with that. And at the end of the day, we all have the choice. As Grace has said, she's moved on. We all have the choice of watching or not watching. I'm here to make content, okay? Like I said in my video, it would be pretty boring if I just sat here and cleaned my fridge all the time. So when I'm having these conversations like this video here, I'm making content. Something that I think some of you might be interested in. Having a conversation, sharing your thoughts and sharing mine. And that's why I wanted to read the comments, because when like I said again, I'm repeating myself, when I sit and make a video, you're kind of hearing my point of view. You've got the opportunity to put in the comments, but I think it's nice to read the comments out. So yeah, there was a lot of things that I agreed with there, especially, you know, when COVID hit. I think it changed a lot of us. Okay, so moving on to our Krista. She says, it's definitely a mood thing for me. Sometimes I'm curious, interested to see, and other times it turns me off and I move on or just check out of social media for a while. And again, when Krista wrote that comment, I said, it really, really is a mood thing. And what type of mood, you know, you're in that day, whether you're in the mood to watch an unboxing or not. You know, I sometimes say, oh, I don't watch that YouTuber. Sometimes curiosity gets the better of me and I go back and I check out their channel. You know, again, it's our choice. Sometimes if I'm watching a YouTuber and they say something that I totally disagree with or I don't like, I unsubscribe, and then I think, God, I've missed that person, and then I go back and subscribe again. You know, nothing is set in stone here. I keep saying we're allowed to change our minds. And yes, Krista, I totally agree. It is a mood thing. It really, really is. Sometimes you're in the mood for an unboxing and sometimes you totally are not. Hey, our Mimi. So she says the concealer was nice. Quite a few people commented on the concealer that I got that day from Primark. It must have come off really nice on the video. Anyway, concealer worked great, and love your eyeliner technique. I still enjoy an unboxing for the nosy. To my Mimi. So Smurfy says, got to do what makes you happy. Absolutely we do. You know, and again, that's with videos. Watch videos that make you happy, that you want to watch. Don't click onto a video that you know is going to annoy you, or a person that's going to annoy you, don't waste your time doing that. So totally agree. So if you see a whole load of all these boxes at the back and you're not into all these massive unboxings, and you know there's going to be, you know, a sponsorship in that video of something that you don't like, or you know they're unboxing all these things and then they're using cosmetic pouches as handbags, or whatever it is that's going to annoy you, don't watch it. So basically, yes, do what makes you happy. Dawn loves couture. Again, Dawn is another YouTuber, and she says, "Hi Andri, I like to watch an unboxing to see what a bag looks like if I haven't seen it in person. However, I am turned off by people who do massive hauls. I don't like when people do nothing but unbox, because that's usually done for views. I unbox in my channel and I have unboxed more than one item at once, but I don't do it all the time, and I like to review what I purchase. When some channels do massive unboxings or who are unboxing every video, you may never see that bag again, let alone do a review video. I can't relate to that. It's nothing to do with prices or trying to keep up, because I'm honest in saying I don't have the funds to keep unboxing and then attempting to resell all those things later." Absolutely. And we've all done that, Dawn. We've all unboxed. When I was going through my wee phase, I was unboxing more regular than I do now. Also, we do get sucked into the whole buying, unboxing, and making it feel normal. You know, the continuous buying of items is almost made to feel normal by these people that are doing these hauls all the time, and that's what we've got to remember. It's not normal. This is their job. That's what we need to learn to separate when we're watching these people. It's great that we can see these bags, like Dawn said here. It's a great opportunity to see bags that we wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to see. But we've got to realise, like, for a lot of these people, it's a job, and the reason they're unboxing is to get the views, is to make money. And watch the video if you're interested in the bag, but don't fall into that trap of needing to buy the next bag, the next trendy bag, the next this, have all the wee bits of accessories that they have in their bags, which is what I did when I first came onto YouTube, and I thought, oh gosh, I need the Louis Vuitton key holder, I need the Louis Vuitton cosmetic pouch, I need the Louis Vuitton this, that, and the Chanel this, that, and the other to show what's in my bag. I honestly felt I had to do that when I came into YouTube to do my what's in my bag. I don't regret any of the items. I've always been that person that has put a lot of thought into buying things, but would I have bought a 6-key key holder if I hadn't been watching YouTube videos? No, because I used to think those, got it here, the 6-key key holder was kind of an old-fashioned thing when I first came up, but actually it's a great thing. So I don't regret anything that I've bought, because they are great accessories to have, and they do look after the inside of your bags, and I enjoy them and I love them. Stella writes, I don't go to events. Nobody needs the stuff. I wear it for myself. I don't even care if anybody sees it. I wear my bag on a dog walk because it's my bag. I don't think about it more than that. It sounds like you might feel like you can only wear the stuff if people will see you, but then who are you wearing and buying it for? For me, it's just myself. I couldn't care less if anyone sees. It's my life. I only have one, and I will wear and do what makes me happy. Totally agree with Stella here. We should all do and wear what makes us happy, which is exactly what I do. I don't wear things for other people, and ooh, the sun! Daniel, if you're watching, the sun is in. So yeah, I totally agree with Sarah here. Now, do I wear things for other people? Absolutely not. Would I wear my Chanel bags when I'm taking Lily a walk? Absolutely not. They're heavy for taking Lily a walk. When I take Lily a walk, I am running with her. I'm kind of just having fun with her. There's no way I can run holding a Chanel bag or a Gucci bag, or I actually do not use bags that much now, especially since when I pay for everything, it's either I use my phone or I use my Apple Watch, Apple Pay. So, you know, for me, I have to make an effort to use a bag. I'm always kind of rushing here, there and everywhere. So I think this was on a comment that I made. I don't actually even think it was on that video. It was on another video where it says, I don't go to events. Was it on that video? I can't remember. I don't go to events, so I don't need to be buying bags. And I get Stella's point of view where she says you don't have to be going to events. No, you don't have to be going to events to wear your bags. Sometimes when I go to Aldi's, I feel like carrying a bag. And I do carry a bag. And it's not for everybody else. It's just how I feel that day. And that's when I wear my bags. It's just how I'm feeling that day. Like, do I feel like wearing a bag or do I not feel like wearing a bag? And that's how it is for me, you know. So no, I don't dress or wear bags for everybody else. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a very selfish only child, and I do things for myself. Which Stella also is an only child. Okay, Life of MC. Hello, my friend. She says, I agree. Unboxing is no longer the trend, and there's a ton of videos out there if we want to watch anytime, unless it's rare or a new item that I am curious about as well. But when I get an Hermes, Birkin or Kelly, I will definitely do it. Laugh out loud. I'm stopping buying because I can't wear all my bags anymore. Oh, I cannot wait. I hope you get your Birkin or your Kelly really soon, and I would definitely be watching your unboxing, and I can't wait to see your excitement when you unbox the Birkin or the Kelly. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I wasn't saying that there was anything wrong with unboxings. You know, the other thing I was saying in that video was boxings were quite, when I first came onto the scene, or when I first started watching YouTube, they were quite rare, and I think this is what it is now. I think we're seeing so many of them that it's getting, oh, another one, another one, another one. And I totally agree with you. If it's something rare, something that we haven't seen, then yeah, very interesting. Tippy toe. I used to love unboxings because it gave me info on bags I was considering buying. In the beginning, I thought unboxings was just sharing excitement for a bag. But as time went on, the unboxings have gotten crazy. I can't relate anymore, and I've been out of it for a few years now. I used to love, because I mentioned LV Lover CC, when she was showing the pochette Métis and not showing her face. I haven't watched her in years, because I was saying that I used to watch Caris years ago, and I think it was when she loves bags. She's always loved bags, but there was that excitement of getting her bag at that point. And Caris, I mean, we all know she's one of the ones that does the massive hauls and all of that, and she's been very successful in it, and good for her, because she's a success in what she's doing, and companies want her to promote their items. So good for her. She's worked at it, she's got where she wants to be, and good for her. And again, like I said earlier on, it's our choice whether we watch her big hauls or not. And you know, there you go. So Tippy Toes says here, you know, she's just not interested in them and she doesn't watch them. And yeah, we can not watch them and not, you know, and not moan about it. But like I said, I'm making content, people, and this is what this is about. Trying to have a conversation. B. Rachel, she says, my thoughts are mixed. I do enjoy unboxings, but only if it's my friends, because I share in their excitement. I don't do them anymore. I show the item when I can offer an opinion. You'll see it after a couple of months. To me, that offers information rather than just showing. I'm more aware of my privacy than I was in the past. I don't judge others. It's just how I feel for myself. I'm still lucky enough to buy nice things, but far less than in the past, and I don't want to rub people's faces in it. Some friends of mine can't relate to it, and maybe I do feel a bit guilty sometimes. Anyway, yes, some people's consumption is pretty wild, but each to their own. Exactly. And exactly, this is what it is. Like, you know, others have said, everybody has to do what they enjoy doing. If you enjoy buying the next trendy bag all the time and that makes you happy and you can afford to do that, that's fine. And yeah, we all have to do what makes us happy. Patricia D. Hi Andri, I don't really watch luxury channels. I know that's how you started YouTube, but as you say, people's lives change and therefore the content can change too. I think your channel is much more interesting than just a luxury channel. My Patricia, always there for me, always my support. Our Jules, who likes a little luxury. I started watching luxury YouTube videos years ago for the unboxings. I stayed or unsubscribed because of the person behind the account. It was great to get info on the bags firsthand. I don't think it's showing off, it's just like show and tell. Did you ever have that in school? If you are into such things, you watch. Now, the mega unboxings and weekly unboxings are a bit much for me, but hey, whatever makes one happy. Again, a lot of good points here. You know, started watching, that was like me, I started watching luxury YouTube videos years and years ago, and then continued to watch the people because of who they were. I unsubscribed because of who they were. And like I said at the beginning of this video, we can change our minds, we can dip in and out. You know, we can subscribe, unsubscribe. It's all down to the... Talking of which, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, Laura, it is showing off totally. I'm putting it out there. I put a comment once years ago on one of the YouTubers you mentioned. Basically, I got blocked from her account for just saying my view, not trolling at all, as I used to watch and follow her. I have to say I was disgusted. The whole luxury world makes me a bit sick these days, to be honest. I wish I had not spent so much money on luxury and on experience instead, to be honest. I much prefer normal day in the life vlogs, no showing off. These days most are not in my age group. All people I tend to watch now are small YouTubers, and all for different reasons. And I said that in recent videos. You should be watching the smaller YouTubers. Cheers. You know, the benefit of buying luxury items, you know, you've always got the opportunity to sell the items and gain some money back. Maybe not what you spent, but then you've used the items, and that's the advantage of luxury items. You don't always lose all your money with them. I'm not going to use the word investment, but yeah, like that's how Laura feels that some do. And yeah, Kaylee, I like to watch unboxings and vlogs as well. There you go. I suppose, I don't know, I'm thinking if I bought something, would I unbox it? I don't know. I don't know. Terry, I have to relate to the YouTubers. This unboxing a bag every week or more is just plain boring. If you can't be happy with what you have major problems. It is not normal to unbox a Birkin every week. If that's your only focus in life is a new bag a week, well, if that's the case, you are just plain stupid. Rent a handbag if you can't make up your mind and have to wear a new bag every day. This is getting out of control. I wonder how many do actually rent bags. It's a thing now, isn't it? Renting bags. LV Coffee Lover. I like unboxings from people I like who I know enjoy the items. The CC lady unboxes for a living. No thank you. I just can't watch someone who buys and doesn't use. I used to love Victoria and she seems awesome, but I can't relate anymore either. But I feel happy for her. She's worked so hard to be where she is. Totally and utterly agree with you, Tiffany. I totally agree with that. Victoria, I mean, that's her thing. Victoria's all about having a career and she works extremely hard and she's done so well. But I think now she's done so well, she's a different league and a different level just now. She's almost like a supermodel status now, Victoria, and I can't relate to her content anymore. But yeah, she's done brilliantly and fantastic, good for her, and I totally admire people like that. Fashion and luxury. I like unboxings because I don't live close to a luxury store, therefore it's nice to see a bag to get an idea of how the colour, size, functionality, etc. is before purchasing. It's helpful to me. What I don't like is the commercial for Samorga. Oh, tell me about it. Then a massive haul. It's like you're trying to sell Samorga nonsense, then unbox $20,000 worth of stuff, trying to convince viewers that you actually use a plastic Samorga case over a $1,000 bag. Like, really? Most of those YouTubers are not relatable in the sense of lifestyle and the ridiculous amounts of money they spend. I basically watch to see what's new. It's like entertainment. I just don't like influencers trying to convince us that they wear or buy the items they get paid to show. You're right, it's entertainment, but sometimes I think this is, you know, I think sometimes these big unboxings, you know, these continuous unboxings can be quite dangerous for people that get sucked in and can't really afford the things and they think they should be living that life. I think that's where we need to all be careful of these things. And then I think this was B's original comment before she watched the whole video. Oh, I love it when she goes there. That's me, I know. She's allowed to keep my mouth shut. Leslie and Ben, it does seem quite silly to video yourself unboxing a bag you're already using. If I want to watch an unboxing, I fast forward to seeing the actual bag. I don't care about seeing the tissue paper peeled back. If I'm contemplating a bag, I like reviews better than unboxings. Good food for thought you brought up today. Thank you. Yeah, I'm the same. Honestly, I'm the same. If it's a friend of mine, I'll watch the whole unboxing. But if it's somebody that's just a YouTuber that I watch, I fast forward. I have a wee nosy at what they've got in them out of there. My cousin's just left me some hearts, just showing the love. Senior style, to have a designer bag that I use not just for looking at, sitting on the shelves. I like to break up my bags with my Disney Dooney satchel bags. Being 63, I have too many designer bags for me as I don't go many places to wear them, and no one cares about my designer bags, as the comment is Are you insane? That is why I am selling 4 of my bags. Catherine, is that Pikachu? I think these people who are constantly buying obscene amounts of luxury bags are missing something. It's nice to have nice things, but when is enough enough? Personally, I think there's something valuable missing in their lives. Just stuff. A new bag can only sustain happiness for a short period of time. I stopped clicking on those videos too. No thanks. And there we go, that's what I said. We all have the choice to not watch the video. If it's something that we know is going to annoy us, then we should really make that choice and not watch, you know, or rather than leave horrible negative comments. It's only war paint. Is there a need to show those items? Probably not. Now, is there a want? Going by the number of views YouTubers get by showing bags, jewellery, etc., there definitely seems to be a want. There you go. That's so true. It's so true. So many of us moan about unboxings, yet it's those videos that get the most views. Because we are nosy people. We are nosy. We want to see. And then I just want to go here. I've not gone into my replies, but here I said to It's Only War Paint, why do you think people want to watch an unboxing that they have no interest in purchasing? Because I do that, okay? And she replies, there are probably various factors. Being nosy, being interested, supporting that video, makes seeing how much someone can spend is probably a big factor. Also, I am sure that people will have watched a video of a bag that they weren't interested in before, and after watching they then think, I might like that too, and possibly go on to purchase it. It's happened to me. It's happened to me, people. Listen, I came onto YouTube just to look at videos on a classic flap. And I've ended up with a boy, I've ended up with a trendy, I've ended up with a pochette métis, which I used to think was the ugliest bag, and it's one of my most favourite bags. I've ended up with a Lily and Bean that's not even a luxury bag. And as for the Palm Springs Mini, when I first saw people unboxing that, I was like, people, you're grown women, what are you doing with that mini backpack? Come on, should we have some eye candy? There we go, mini backpack, there we go, right in there, the Louis Vuitton. The Lily and Bean, there we go. The trendy. None of these bags were on my radar. The pochette métis. The walk. Even the Neverfull. The boy. The lady. The Deauville tote. The YSL. And the list goes on, people. Yep, exactly. None of those bags were on my radar. I came onto YouTube just for the classic flap and then ended up with all of them and all the bits and pieces that you put in your bag. All the SLGs, people. All the SLGs. Cheers. And my last comment is from 12 Pretty Things. The excess on certain channels without regard to what's going on in the real world makes it painful to watch. I don't see many of these women talking about volunteering in the community or giving back to the community or non-profits. It's just a turn-off. My answer to that is we don't actually know what's going on in people's real lives, whether they are given to charity and all of that. I mean, some probably are, some probably are not, and we don't really know what's going on in individuals' lives, because when they're unboxing you know, an item. They're not going to talk about, you know, and I'm going to give so much. Maybe people should. I don't know. I don't know, people. Let and let live. That's what I say. And I've really enjoyed them. I've actually enjoyed rereading your comments. Remember, let's keep it nice. In the comments, we always have a lovely community here on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more comments to leave, and if you don't, just leave me an emoji because it all helps the channel. Thank you so much. If you have any more video ideas for me or any more chit chats you would like me to chit chat about, let me know. For now, I'm going to leave you a video here, and if you're not already subscribed, it's the A right here. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Cheers.